Hello, I'm Miss Jess. Welcome to week 6 of RE on TV. Throughout the month of November, we'll be learning all about the many ways our UU faith invites us to become a people of healing. This week's episode is called Let Gratitude Heal You, and we have some special guests you'll recognize from church. But first, welcome into this place of beauty. We come from busy things, pausing for a moment for the thoughts that quiet brings. Our chalice lighters this week are the Safanoff family.
We light this chalice for the warmth of love, the light of truth, and the energy of action.
Have you ever seen people hold their hands in this position? Or maybe you even do this with your hands. What are people usually doing when they hold their hands together like that? If you said pray, you're right. Sometimes when people pray, they ask God or the universe for things. And that's an important way to pray. But did you know that we UUs often encourage people to think about praying in a different way? In addition to praying to get things, we invite people to pray by saying thank you for the things we already have. In fact, one of the favorite quotes of UU's is a quote by a German minister who lived a really long time ago. He has a really cool name. It's Meister Eckhart. And he said, if the only prayer you ever say in your entire life is thank you, it'll be enough. So simply saying thank you can be a prayer. Saying thank you is called expressing gratitude. And when we take the time to say thank you for the good things in our lives, it can help us feel better about the sad things or the bad things in our life. Has saying thank you and noticing the good things in your life ever helped you feel better? Praying is just one of the many ways we can use gratitude to help us heal. Today in our show, we're going to explore a whole bunch of different ways. But first, Miss Barbara is here to tell us about one of our congregation's favorite hymns. See if you remember this one.
Oh, hi. I didn't hear you come in. I was playing a favorite UU song, Spirit of Life. A few years ago, our congregation voted this song their favorite hymn. The next time we ran the contest, same result. Carolyn McDade composed Spirit of Life after attending a meeting for Central American Solidarity. Like many activists, McDade sometimes grew discouraged about her work to make the world a better place. She told her friend Pat, I feel like a piece of dried cardboard that has lain in the attic for years. Just open wide the door and I'll be dust. Pat helped her out by just listening to her. Carolyn drove home and went to her piano. She composed Spirit of Life that night. Carolyn now says the process was more like praying than composing. She knew she wanted to stay with her social justice work, even when she was ready to give up. Spirit of Life slowly grew into a life of its own. The song spread to UU congregations, and when the UUA published Singing the Living Tradition in the early 1990s, Spirit of Life was included. For many UU congregations, this hymn is a regular part of coming together. Some churches use Spirit of Life as part of their weekly worship ritual. Our congregation sings it as we respond to our personal joys and sorrows and those of the world. So, roots hold me close, wings set me free. In this case, the roots are the prayerfulness that is at the center of the song's creation. And the wings are all of us who sing it and spread it throughout our faith community.
Thanks, Miss Barbara. Now let's see if you can think of something you're thankful for. Did you come up with something? Sometimes it can be pretty easy, right? Like being grateful for your house or your family. And those are great things to be thankful for. But when you think a little harder and pay attention to details and the things around you, you might notice that gratitude can get you feeling a little different. One habit I've been working on this year is to keep a gratitude journal. It's pretty simple. Every night before I go to bed, I write down something I'm thankful for. Sometimes it's pretty easy, and sometimes I've had a bad day and it is really hard to think of something. Sometimes I write down things that are obvious, like the things I mentioned before, my family, my house, a good dinner. And sometimes I write things like the vibrant colors of the evening sky, or that feeling of new socks on my feet. Maybe keeping a gratitude journal is something you might want to try. I have one more thing I want to share with you this week. I asked members of our congregation to send in pictures of things that they're thankful for, and I made a little slideshow for you. So let's see what our fellow congregants are thankful for, and maybe it'll get you thinking too.
All my life I will ever be grateful, grateful for the love that inspires me, grateful, grateful for the friends who enrich my days, for the wonder that draws my praise, for the breath that is life's own grace. I am grateful. Fear and loss may be guaranteed, still I'm grateful. I don't have all the things I need, still I'm grateful. Life lived well has its share of pain. Death will come to my door one day. Nonetheless, I will still remain grateful, grateful. In my joy, I am not alone when I'm grateful. You have joys that are all your own. You are grateful. So we join with our hearts as one, thankful for everything love has done, singing songs that have just begun. We are grateful. We are called in our gratitude when we're grateful to give birth to a world that's new, glad and grateful. Till the wounded have all been healed, till the weapons of war fall still, till each heart has a cause to fear. Grateful, 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 grateful.
Cool, right? Get any ideas? Well, that's it for our show this week. Can you say the words with me for extinguishing the chalice? We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again. Until next time, blessed be, my loves.